guys, we're on the stream. $4.98. Cool. 4.98's on. Awesome. Where's 4.98 at? 4.98's at around 320 degrees. They can hear Highlander out there. 4.98's actually 300 degrees. We're here in Missouri.
Okay, we go. Got done with the barbecue and just relaxing after that big meal. Let me tell you, those ribeye steaks went really deep.
Just gonna brighten this up. There we go. Now we can see you guys better. Guys still in the chat? Let's do it. Calling CQ Jax, calling CQ Jax. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling stations today.
I even barbecue in the wintertime. I have an overhang as well, so I don't really have to deal with the barbecue is the way to go. I understand what you're saying there, brother, but more like top of the day, Western Outlaw 642, Central Coast of California.
How about that UDX 498 out there in Missouri calling CQDX? Do you got a copy? UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
235 Blueberry Hills. Sugar Mike, that Arizona, saying good evening time to you.
How about that Sugar Mike 9 Arizona?
Man, it's a mess on my end. Top of the day, 235 up there, Blueberry Hills. You do it to that love to you for sure.
It's a mess on this channel. Let's go up here and see the height.
764, do you copy 749 back?
Let's check the quad 5. We're going to go back down in a second. I'm going to show you the technique we have.
Hey, we do hear someone out there calling 044. We just want to acknowledge you, but don't want us hey, there's some biggest out there, so we're going to take a standby over it. We did want to acknowledge that person called 044. We're on the side, 044. 749 in California,
Yeah, as long as you have the raid, check them out. Break 19 for a radio check.
You're loud and clear there, buddy.
Roger that. Sounding good at 9 pounds. What's your 1020? I'm on the south side of Rockwood, Tennessee on Highway 1027. Sounding good on the radio today.
I'm heading eastbound on 40. Not exactly sure where I am, where all those slow curves are, about 45 miles an hour.
You gotta be up by Renegade Mountain between the eastern and central time zone. You're about 12 miles away. I'm running a Quad 5 Top Gun technology radio, Mako V5000, 21 feet off the ground, running a Road King 56 microphone, bare stock. Alright, driver, thanks for the contact. I think you're about at least 12 miles from me. I think you're to the west of Rockwood, Tennessee on Interstate 40. Yeah, I got you at 9 pounds, but there's a lot of people walking over you right now. But thanks for the contact, driver. You're about 12 to 15 miles away from me. I'm on the south side Highway 27, out near Ozone Falls out there, 10-4.
You know, because he doesn't drive much, but he could drive that show, baby.
Alright, have a good day out, Steven. Thanks for the radio check. Have a good one. They call me Foxman over in Rockwood, Tennessee.
Everything else I had fit here, except for the old retro-ass tower that was up at the cabin. So it's going to be a complete retro-looking build on the outside, but modern on the inside. And that's what I'm going to use to run the podcast. And fuck that laptop. Yeah. Loud and proud. Please don't burn them.
I'm going to switch over to different radios now. We don't hear anybody on that channel, but it's kind of good. We just talked to someone way down, about 12 miles up the road. That's pretty good. Some guy's driving around. I'm going to roll this back down. So anybody in the live stream today? I'm going to roll this back down. I'm going to roll this back down. She's good. We got our Quad 5 rocket grant going. We can do it both ways. You can adjust it. So battery's looking at 91%. We're good. I like the way I can do this and do it at the same time.
Okay, sir. Have a good day. 747, 7 count. Only doing 737-747-380. How's it going?
740. How about 7?
Just another day. Are you talking to your device there? How about an OK27? OK27 for a little device. Yeah, I'm talking remote. Yeah. Station's still in Laguna Hills. I'm still sitting my butt up here in Westminster. That's amazing how that works. Definitely,
Wow, we're going to some Tennessee stations right now. About 500 Las Vegas calling CQDX. Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling back.
Yeah, Knoxville, Tennessee. Go ahead. 351 Vegas has you.
Hey, 351, you're making about 30 pounds. Audio sounding good on the Echo. I'm running a President Grant radio today from the 70s with a turn +2. With a serial 4 Elma beam today at with a 2-pill with a turn +2, but audio's coming pretty good out there today.
Yeah, you're making a really good trip. Yeah, we're on an old realistic Navajo radio from the 70s with matching power mic. It's pushing maybe 40 watts. And I'm on actually I'm on my Mako V58, so I'm not on the beam today.
Oh, I know those are Mako V5000. Sounding good on the audio. You're making about at least 20 pounds out. I got my beam pointing toward direct 270 west. Sounding good. I'm on an old Grant from the 70s, but I know what a Navajo radio is. That's a base station radio you got there.
Yeah, it's a great radio. I mean, my buddy 702 always said, great audio, you know. I have a Texas Ranger that I talk on. It's got a little, toaster behind it, and that's on my beam, but sometimes it's a little much to talk to my neighbor, probably about 2 miles away.
That's right. It's QSL on that. Finally, we're getting some cool weather in Tennessee today for the next day and a half, but supposed to get some warm weather and storms again. But we finally got out of the rain yesterday out here in Tennessee.
Roger that. Yeah, you got a little Gary up here in Vegas.
All right, Gary, you're sounding good out here. We got you on a live stream on YouTube right now on Foxman 362 World Radio, and the time is around 6:14 in the evening, and it's about at least 11 minutes and 52 seconds. You'll be in the video gate right now.
Okay, whatever that means. Yeah, I'll follow stuff like that.
Yeah, we're just doing a live stream videos because I have guys. I'm part of a club called United Delta X-Ray. It's a CB radio club. Guys started out 2 years ago out of Utah, but I'm over in Tennessee. They call me UGX 362, and my name is Richie out here. Just want to let you know.
362 Richie, yeah, that's an easy one. Like it. All right, Rich, well, hey, thanks for the followers out there, 73 and all that good stuff. Operator Gary, 351, Las Vegas, stand by.
All right, have a good one, 351 Las Vegas out there, Gary. Maybe we'll get some Australia conditions later tonight. I hope we'll get some good conditions. Thanks for the contact today. This is the UGX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, 73, and we'll catch you later.
All right, bring it back to Operator Gary in Las Vegas. Somebody's trying out there.
Good, guys. Talk to Gary. Pretty cool, guys. He's sounding good, guys.
Now, bring it back. Who do we have? What's your QTH out there?
Where are you at? Okay, I'm in Tennessee, too. I'm over in Rockwood, Tennessee, India, kid. About 42 miles west of Knoxville.
Okay, Lake Erie, Unit 29 up in Pennsylvania. We got you that.
About an hour north of Chattanooga. So yeah, we're on live stream. There were some people out there on live stream today. Highlander's out there right now.
Pennsylvania, Lake Erie, have a good one. I'm going to kind of wrap it up here for now. Operator Gary, 351 Las Vegas.
I talked to Operator Mel today. Then I talked to UGX 875 out there earlier today, this afternoon. Yeah, I was coming pretty good a couple hours ago. I didn't do a video on him today, but I did some several videos out there. Golden Gate was out there today. Let's check Australia right now. See who's out there. I'm checking it now. Probably gonna be around these later tonight. Yeah, I'm getting Mexico right now. This is actually much better than last week's live stream, but we had New Zealand last week. There's that lady again. There's that lady again, guys. Come on, so let's go. Let's see if she can hear us. I didn't bring out my language translator. You guys can see this thing. You should get one of these devices. I'll fire it up in a second. It shouldn't take that long. Usually it's connected to Bluetooth. see it? We're gonna go get some conditions. See if you can hear us. That's Mexico coming in. Let me try to see if we can hold this 8 and 7. See if anybody can hear us. In Australia, usually we're coming from Mexico. If we're going toward Mexico, we get Australia later tonight. Let's see if we can do something right now. Let's do this right now. Awesome. Call CQDX. Call CQDX. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, calling for any stations. I just want to do a radio check on this radio. And I'm going to wait till you guys down in Mexico, Puerto Rico, Panama, and South America. If you hear me out there, give me a shout back. Hola. Thanks for the contact today from all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee, USA.
Llamando al CQDX. Llamando al CQDX. Soy 362 Knoxville. Puse llamando para cualquier estación. Solo quiero hacer un técnico de radio en esta radio y puedo esperar hasta que ustedes estén en México, Puerto Rico, Panamá y América del Sur. Si me escuchas por ahí, devuélveme el grito. Hola, gracias por el contacto de hoy desde Knoxville, TN, Estados Unidos.
It really sucks when there's nothing. Like, you know, you're just wasting electricity and leaving the radio on, listening to the static there. But anyway, so I'm going to jump back on the side here.
Mate, you enjoy that radio.
Catch up. Hear you out there. How about in North Florida? You got a copy on this Arizona?
Yeah, that's the fax. Colfax is east. Yeah, 10 miles, 7 miles, go ahead.
169. How about you got a copy on this Arizona? 01. Yesterday quite a bit, and today we got the last of it coming through. It's cloudy, cold.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. Here, Australia.
Copy that. Well, man, I think we're going to be pushing some clouds and some rain your way. Could use the we need the rain. We're about ready for spring, summer.
Am I all over you? Am I all over you like stink on poo? Go ahead.
Read. It is a train wreck.
Chicago, stepping on everybody. 07 California.
I got hurt and he said it was not a train wreck. That's hilarious.
1775, you copy?
Someone's speaking.
Go get some coffee. What should I do there? 1775?
We hear Cindy out there.
1169, 198
How about Cindy Australia out there calling CQDX? Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Chicago. Sounded good in LA there, buddy.
How about that? War Radio 698 Australia. Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling back. Calling CQDX. How about that? War Radio 668 out there in Australia calling CQDX. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling back. Melbourne, way out there. He's 10,000 miles away, guys. Way the freak out there. How about that? World Radio 668 out there, Melbourne, Australia, calling CQDX. Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. How about that? World Radio 668 Australia. How about the World Radio 668 Melbourne, Australia, calling CQDX. Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Name is Richie. Waving on back. They're coming in. How about that? World Radio 35 out there, Australia, calling CQDX. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling back. They're way out there, guys. Man, we're getting a little Australia out here this hour. It's hard to grab like 20 different Australians. This is it. This is what I want to grab. How about that World Radio 618 out there in Australia? How about that World Radio 618 out there in Melbourne, Australia, calling CQDX? Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that World Radio 618, Melbourne, Australia? Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. How about that World Radio 618 out there, Melbourne, Australia, calling CQDX? Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying back. I want to let you guys, you're making about 5 pounds between 3 over at Tennessee today. 362 waving on back to World Radio 6118 out there, Australia. We got you out there if you hear me. How about that World Radio 618 out there, Melbourne, Australia? We got a copy of you over in Knoxville, Tennessee. 362 from the United States. You're making about 3 pounds out here today.
I was hoping it would be something like that. I was watching it, and if I seen it drown there, I was gonna do something about it. But I'll just wait here and see what goes on.
Yeah, these guys are about 9,000 miles away, between 10,000 miles away. I hear them at 3 pounds out here over in Knoxville, Tennessee. 362 sets overweight, but I'm back. What do you expect? They're that far away, guys, out there. They're pretty far away over the East Coast. Man, we hear them 10,000 miles away, guys. Man. How about that World Radio 618 out there, Melbourne, Australia? We got a copy over Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. Operator name's Richie. You're making a trip out here on my 4M beam with a President Grant radio from the 70s on a 2-pill. I hear you out there. Good evening to you out there, Australia. This is 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. Sounding good out there today. I hope you guys are making a trip that far away from me all the way to Tennessee.
You fell off the cliff.
Yeah. Too many stations on each other. We're coming in, guys. Australians are moving slow right on us.
Chicago, evening wave from California. Chicago, we got an evening wave for you from 213 Los Angeles. Come on, bring a plane. 27, Charlie Brown, 418 Washington. You on frequency there, bud? No, thank you. You sounded good as well. It's just unit in 980 Bearcat. Back at you there, likewise. Enjoy the evening. Had stellar 3 days here. Good fishing derby yesterday up here in the lake, and
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
all anywhere. You had to just leave it sitting in the street. You know. out and walk. Nah, it hasn't been that way for several years, but boy, we sure had a big turnout this year. 418 up here in the mountains of Washington.
About that 3-1, how about it, old man?
I love them rocket chairs. I need to give me a new one. Mine broke on me. I had one of them grandma wood high back rockers. And the rockers just wore out on it. Three classes wore out.
Well, you're in the red, man. Just want to let you know.
If I had enough bed tall, I would have made new rockers for it. Anyhow, we'll find them around in the junk store somewhere. We'll get me another one someday. I got office chairs, but they're just not the same as them old grandma high back rocker.
31, yeah, train wreck out here. I did hear you on top of the sand pile there. 73 is 211 Sacramento, Cal.
Get off the brake! Get off the brake! Get off the brake!
Oh, that's Bank Channel 37. Great again.
Let's make it back at it again for sure. Big took a big 10-4. Enjoy that rocket chair. 418
out there.
the office rocker. Don't like it. Not the same thing, but it'll work. It works. 418 up here in the mountains of Washington, Mineral Lake. Just had a big fishing derby. The winning fish was a little over 7 pounds. That was the winning fish this year. And that's usually about what they run here during that derby. I think one year they had one, they had a couple of them up in the 10 and 8 pounders. But mostly they're all right around the 7 and 8 pounds. 418, Mountains of Washington, kicking it back.
Interstate 20, California, San Francisco, waving.
494, sounding good over here in Southern Cal. Yeah, 494 sounding good. Thanks for the contact. 333, Southern Cal.
Yeah. We hear you, Delaware. Okay, we all just get on. Leave them alone. 749 says that. 333 Southern California's time. I hear something there. Are you 734? Are you 735? Go ahead, 749 here. Mojave Desert, 556. Rangy Bull. Standing by in the southwest. Now listen to me. Are you aeronautical mobile? Are you aeronautical mobile? Go ahead. Southwest Louisiana, 333 Southern Cal. Southwest Louisiana. 158 Delaware, we hear you here in Washington State. 4, this is 749. I just think to me you're an aeronautical mobile because it sounds sort of like, they're calling the tower and you want to come in for a... All right, man. Well, good job out of Delaware. 73rd State and 50X on Sunday night. Washington State. Clear. Landing 749 sent down. Hey, contact Louisiana Station, 333 Southern Cal. Gotcha. Good copy on you. How about that Louisiana Station, 433 Southern Cal? Good evening, my friend. Enjoy. This is 749. Thank you for that shout, 749. If he's on a barefoot radio, ask him if he's only running 4.5 watts. You guys listen up. Not give him credit for trying anyway. You are clear for takeoff. Sure.
the street from me. I'm running a Galaxy VX98 BHD.
Man, a lot of big radios out there tonight.
Over there in Hawaii, 333 Southern Cal. How about that 759 station over there in Hawaii? Right back at you, man. Hello, my man. Hey, Shockwave, man. We're coming out there. My wife and I are going to Hawaii on
Hey, good evening, 755, 101 West Coast. Yeah, he was there. He's not there anymore. Let's see, a 10 tech amp, about 400 watts, 2000, 70 feet in the air, and a 991 alpha. The 411. No, it's got 3 811s in it. Yeah, you sound good too, man. You got a good signal and good audio coming into the West Coast here. And what kind of antenna are you using?
Well, I shoot that kind of the West Coast, so one fits 211.
CQDX, 351 Las Vegas, trying. Heard that. Bring it back to 351.
Cool. Anyone in the chat now? So I had a 10-100 on me. Hey, what's up, Mark Sanchez? We talked today. Are you on the radio? Man.
I use it on 10, 11, 12, and 15.
Mr. Ray, like I said, I've known Scott for quite a few years, man.
Yeah, for child-proof, ask a little kid to open it for you.
Who's these guys on channel 39? Getting dark to 7:13. It doesn't get dark till 9 here.
Yeah, well, where are you at? We're here in California. Central Valley, where are you at?
What channel, guys, you want to go on to? I got Marcy Coa. Man.
Roger that, man. Great to meet you on the air.
Yeah, Roger that. 544. You got a 20 trucks over here. You're sounding like you're next door.
That's the way the whole deal. Get back.
Thank you for the shot.
We're in Australia right now. We're going to Australia right now. And then Marcy Coa, we're good. We'll have to wait till later on these guys. I'm still getting conditions. Let me tell you, you went to yesterday when I did the Wilson 1000. I took a ride. I was only 3 miles away from the QTH when I talked to CV yesterday. That's what I was getting. But yeah, so what happened yesterday, knowing Mark Sinclair, I had to do 3 air conditioning units. But that's what it is. And my mom's got one that does. You have to take the one out and change the water once in a while to dump it outside your front yard. That's what I do today. This one's a 10,000 BTU. It runs like a little filter through like a window, very light. So we had to put that together. And because my air conditioner broke downstairs, but it's an old one, still works. It starts with, but it's been replaced with its capacitors last 2-3 years ago. This guy who sold the house had an old air conditioner. He took this new one out. So it's actually an old one. So I have window units for the rest of the summer, but I got one in my room. The same air conditioner one you see in the kitchen you saw on the video today I showed you on when I was making the contact the mail today. So that's the one called the Merdana. You can get it at Walmart's. They're the ones you can run on solar panels, so you can do all that. And I've seen on YouTube, it's one of the best air conditioners, the ones you can get. It's the 8,000 BTU one. And it comes with a remote control and all that stuff. And it's one of the ones to cool off your house very quick. So I got one for my room, so I had to put it in my window yesterday. That's why I wasn't on the radio that much yesterday, except I was on the mobile. So yeah, I'm kind of worn out today, but I'm just relaxing today. Chilling out here today, so speeding contacts. Mexico coming in right now.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a bit windy today. It's blowing clouds in. No doubt about it here in Colville.
Anyhow, just an observation. 418 up here in Mount Washington. Oh, have a nice evening.
Washington State, we're getting it right now.
All right, there, 327. Hey, just so you know, you're definitely a bit low on frequency there. Have a good day. 533 up there in Colville, Washington.
Let's go get them.
878.
How about that? 533 calling Washington State, calling CQDX. You got a copy, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Good copy. 533 up there in Colville. 15815.
Yeah, that sounded good out there. There's a lot of people on this channel tonight, but yeah, I'm on the beam antenna today with the Grant. It's me, Richie, waving on back. We're on the live video gate on the live stream today on Foxman 362 World Radio on this Sunday evening in Tennessee. You're at least about 1 hour and 12 minutes if you want to check it out later. But yeah, call it Washington 533. You're making a great trip and you're walking over the people today. But sounded good out there today.
All right, hey, we appreciate that. Yeah, you're doing a fine job cleaning up Tennessee, no doubt. Have a great rest of Sunday. Good rest of the week. Coming up there. 533 up in Colville. We're waving 732, yeah.
Have a good one, 533 calling Washington. Now you're slamming about 20 to 30 right now in Tennessee on my 4-element beam on the stereo with a Turner +2 running an old President Grant 1 from the 70s with a 2-pill. Thanks for the contact, 533 Color Washington. Have a great day from 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Operating name is Richie.
Have yourself a good Sunday. 878 British Columbia.
All right, have a good one, 533 Color Washington. 73 from Knoxville, Tennessee from 362. Have a good one. Have a great evening.
You too. Have a good one too. Appreciate the shout. We'll always get back. We hear you. 837, always doing a fine job. 533 up here in Colville, Washington. We're waving. 73. 878 British Columbia.
Let's go get him. How about that 878 out there, British Columbia, Canada, calling CQDX. Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. This is 878 British Columbia.
Hey, 878, you're making about 9 pounds today, all the way from British Columbia. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. My name today, the radio I'm using tonight is a President Grant 1 from 1977, Turner Plus 2, 4-element serial SY27 4-element beam, running a 2-pill tonight, but sounded good out there today.
All right, very good there, Richie. You sounded really great over here. My name is Kevin. It's Kilo Echo Victor India November. Here, near Kelowna, the city of Kelowna, British Columbia. About 562 Knoxville of the lower mainland of Vancouver. And I got you almost about a good 5 or 9 years. Higher watts and a 2-element Moxon right now.
Oh, okay, I know what this Mox antennas are. They look like a Mako one of those things. Yeah, I know what they are. Like a 2-single beam. Yeah, it sounded good on that thing. But yeah, we got you on a live video game on YouTube right now on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. And we're running at least 1 hour and 15 minutes. You're in there right now. But audio's coming at 30 pounds. I got you on my beam, but you're sounding good on my Grant today.
I've seen you on YouTube there. 533. Make the gate. And 73. This is 878 British Columbia.
All right, have a good one, 878 British Columbia, Canada. Thanks for the contact today from 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. 73. Have a great night out there. We'll do it again soon. The YouTube channel is Foxman 362 World Radio. Fox is the Fox, man is a man, 362, world is a globe, and radio is a condition. That's what it is. It's Foxman 362 World Radio.
Yeah, okay, we got it. Yeah, Foxman, I've seen you on YouTube there. West Coast, I'm clear. Sacramento Press, Foxman, how quick do you think you're going to post the video?
Go ahead, post the video. Also type in UDX 362. You'll be able to find me out there. I have lots of videos from other people on their streams.
Yeah, we'll be sure to make a comment here if I see you out there. This is 878.
Have a good one, 878 out there in British Columbia. We're on the live stream right now. I'm just doing a live stream for even DX. But thanks for the contact, 878 up in Canada. We'll make it again soon. 73 from Knoxville, Tennessee. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. And have a good one, Kevin. Have a great night.
God bless you, Wisconsin. Thanks for the contact. 333 said that. Southern Cal. Columbus, Georgia. All right, yeah, we're about 75 miles north of Spokane, small town called Colville, up on the BC border. 73 to you from 533.
Man, we're getting out, guys. Cool. How's
260 New York, good copy. 533 up in Colville. All right, man. Thanks for the wave, and have a good day out there. 101. Roger, Roger, on the Yankee Stadium. You're doing a fine job right back down in good. 73 to you from 533.
So is 2112 doing live streams tonight? Let me know if he's out there.
226 New York. 226 New York. 878 British Columbia.
The office door is open.
All right, just letting you know that we're over here hearing you here from the west. I think it was 9:38. There you got you coming. British Columbia.
Oh, yeah, it's got a, does he have a cat on the radio?
Roger. Yeah, you're making it to Cali pretty good. I got you 9 over.
Ah. California getting really lot of them guys. We get a lot of conditions there.
All right there, 715. That's one of the best antennas you could run. I run them too on my vehicles, and in fact, I've got one on top of this. This 2000 I got here. I've got a stainless steel whip on the top of that bad boy too. They're the only way to fly, my friend. Sounding good? Have a good evening. World Radio 07 Ventura.
How about that World Radio 07 Venture, California, calling CQDX? Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? Trying. How about that 07 Venture, California, calling CQDX? Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee?
All right, I'm going to get out of the way. I've got 444 trying to get down to Australia and a couple other guys keying up there, so they kind of covered you up. So have a good evening. Thanks for getting back to me. We'll talk to you again soon. World Radio 07 Ventura. We're standing by. I wish you a safe trip there. That'll be nice.
There we go.
Oh my God. It's just so nice. I know I go to my cabin over Christmas.
You got all.
Nice to get home. Doing thirds, buddy. Sounding good.
Is that Steve?
Watch here and watch my TV. It's definitely nice to get away, but
Look at Australia.
appreciate it once you get there. Thank you. Maybe we go push it more.
Yeah, I knew that voice. How about that needle bidder 00 New Zealand calling CQDX? How about it, Operator Steve? This is 362 from Richie waving on back from Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you loud and clear up here today. How about that needle bidder 00 out there, New Zealand calling CQDX? Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. We hear you at 30 pounds tonight. How about that needle bidder 00 out there calling CQDX? How about that needle bidder 00 New Zealand, Operator Steve? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA from Richie waving on back. We hear you out there tonight.
Good evening, Tony. Roger, Tony. Have a good evening. There's a bunch of them out there. We'll talk to you probably tomorrow or something, but have a good evening. Needlebender 785, World Radio 07.
How about that needle bidder 00 New Zealand? How about Operator Steve calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of this station over Knoxville, Tennessee? 362, my number is. Name is Richie waving on back. How about that Victor Mike 00 New Zealand calling CQDX? Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee from Richie? How about that Victor Mike 00 out there calling CQDX? How about that Victor Mike 00 New Zealand? How about it, Steve? Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee?
222 Chicago, 07 Ventura with the wave.
How about that Victor Mike 00 out there in New Zealand calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling back.
No talk. I hope everything's well on your end, buddy.
Yes, we lost you guys. Man.
Yeah, she's got to have the camera in her hand half the time to take pictures after she gets stuck with the displays.
Missouri, 749, 749, 444, I copy you, Q5, go ahead.
Who is that up here in the mobile?
He's back. Victor Mike's back. Conditions are changing. Still daylight.
I'm looking at so much stuff, but anyway, it's sounding good down here, over.
How about that Victor Mike 00 out there, New Zealand calling CQDX? Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee from Richie? How about that Victor Mike 00 New Zealand calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Get back up Navy from this week, but hey, enjoying that cool weather for a time.
Much higher than what he is. He goes into the rain stuff, but the course is still maybe 3 or 4 foot taller than him. So
about 9 to 10, good clean sound and audio. Yeah, I understand every word you're saying. I want to hear it.
Thank you, Jerry. Pause and everybody got the rest of the day here, 7-3.
Yeah, it went down to 5 to 6, but I still clean. Go back up, you know, yeah, it'll be my mind. It reaches out and gets some.
Must be something.
They sure working good for you. You got it, old buddy. Police state there in Tennessee. You can't tell you.
Go get him.
I shut down it really quickly in day trip. The day trip just dropped the engine. There was dirty weather coming in. I just took a flying trip, next to 1.5 hours each way, and shut down. Speed up since Christmas, breeze came down. Like with the dirty weather that's coming in.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I got it. I got it back there. Yeah, it's right now, but
How about that? Victor Mike 00 out there, New Zealand calling CQDX. Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA trying for that Victor Mike 00 station? New Zealand. How about it, Steve? Do you hear me? How about that? Victor Mike 00 New Zealand. How about it, Operator Steve calling CQDX? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee from Richie trying.
352 calling.
It's 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're trying.
Oh, 362 Tennessee. Top of the afternoon.
Yeah, good evening out here from Tennessee. 7:30 in the evening, but sounding good out there. You're making about 9 pounds out here. My 4-ounce beam, running a President Grant 1 from the 70s. Turning 2 pill with a serial 4-element beam about 22 feet off the ground. We got you on the live stream on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube right now on the live stream.
I didn't quite get. I know you said. I'm not sure if you said you're just running a visible here in Tennessee. What did you say about the live stream?
We got you on the live stream on YouTube right now on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. Roger that. They call me Richie out here. We talked before a couple of weeks ago, you and I. It's 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm running an old President Grant radio from the, on a 4-element beam with a 2 pill. And we have talked. It's Richie, Romeo, India, Charlie, Hotel, India, Echo. That's me over Knoxville, Tennessee, 362. They call me the Fox Man. Yeah, I have another guy I talked to from New Zealand about a week ago. He's over near New Zealand. I think he goes by 428 or 468 over near New Zealand, and that's him out there. He was on channel 35 one night. He talked to me on 34. Last weekend on my last live stream, last weekend on Easter Sunday.
Copy that. You said 134? 134?
Alright, have a good one, Victor Mike 00 New Zealand. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee is Richie.
What are you running for a radio out there? Copy on the 9918. 9918. I have one of those. It's a
We made it, guys. We made the New Zealand. Victor Mike 00. He was rough. We got through to him. We were talking a minute ago, Victor Mike 00 tonight.
All right, 134. I appreciate the comeback and enjoy the rest of your weekend or whatever. Take care. 378 Southern Cal. We're clear.
Yeah, we talked to Victor 8,000 miles away. Respect on channel 38. I talked to Victor Mike 00 a minute ago. It was me talking to him. It was the guy was called Scarecrow. That's the one in New Zealand.
How about that Needle Bender 785? Needle Bender 1732 wins. Bender 785 out there. Needle Bender 1732 San Diego. 252 down.
Down under 252. Let's go get them.
Hey, 008, you got down under Australia calling you.
252 Australia. Cool. Let's go get them. I talked to New Zealand a minute ago. Victor Mike 00. I was surprised he made 8,000 miles. But someone needs to tell him on channel 38 it was me.
Hey, very noisy, 00Y, 00Y, 252, Sydney, Australia.
We got him. Let's get him.
00Y, 252, Sydney, Australia with the live.
1060 to 1060.
How about that 252 Cindy Australia calling CQDX? Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee trying? How about that 252 Cindy Australia calling CQDX? Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling for the station?
Washington State. We're just passing the nickel along there. I can hear them on some back scattered.
Facing your way anyway. 73rd. Washington State clear.
How about that 252 Cindy Australia calling CQDX? Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling?
Job, and that's why he's hearing you. I think it was 252
Out of down under.
Alright, let me get out of the way. You'll eventually hear him, I'm sure.
Let's try it again, calling CQDX. How about that 252 Australia, Cindy Australia? You got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling back.
252, yeah. Well, California can get to the back of the bus. Washington State, off the West Coast, is driving the damn thing now. Audio. Check, hello.
How about 252 out there, Australia? How about the 252 Australia calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling CQDX for that station. We heard you a few minutes ago.
Roger's on that. We're clear.
Yeah. Hard station, get 8,000 miles away. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling for stations in Australia and New Zealand tonight. I talked to Victor Mike 00 a few minutes ago, but it was rough on 38. But he got me out there. Who's in the chat tonight? You guys talked to Victor Mike 00, tell him it was me. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling for stations in Australia and New Zealand tonight. Any stations out there today?
Yeah, that 1000P, man, that's a one heavy radio.
Yeah.
I don't like to be there because, if I'm talking stateside, it pulls up the channel. All right, my friend, thank you for the shower, Ken. This is 7. All right, my friend, thank you for the shower, Ken. This is 7, 4, 9 in California.
How about a 749 in California calling CQDX? You got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee.
408 Kentucky, 177 Washington. 519 Wisconsin, yes sir, out here by Pasadena, SoCal.
How about that 177 Washington State calling CQDX? Do you got a copy 362 Knoxville, Tennessee?
13 Southern Cal, what is up there? 362, real quick wave.
749. Have a good evening.
Hey, have a great evening out there, 749. Sounded good at 30 pounds out there today. We got you on the live stream tonight. I'm on the old Grant today. It's from Richie, but sounded good out there, 749. You've been on the radio all day today. I've been hearing you since around 2 o'clock this afternoon today.
This is 749. Well, they get mad by doing that. I sometimes think I dominate the channel, but I'm there. People call me, I call them. It's called, communication, but I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, you sounded good out here. Have a good evening from 749.
413, so.
All right, have a good evening out there, 749. I'm on the old President Grant 1 from the 70s with a serial 4-element beam with a turn plus 2, running a 2-pill, about 22 feet off the ground, but sounding Q5 out there tonight, 749 California, Grass Valley. Thanks for the contact out there. My name is Richie today, and I'm going to let you get on out of here. Have a great night out there, 749 California. We'll make it again soon. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Have a good one. 73. He knows I was trying.
Listening. Top of my end, mate. Loads of traffic coming this way. 429 out of Minnesota. Good on you, brother. Made the trip down under 397. 397. Over the head.
Needham Bidder 397. Let's go get him. I want to grab this guy. He's well worth it. Needham Bidder 397.
Yeah, 2029, rough and tough, man. I've got about 20 stations coming back.
Cool.
2029, little bit of 397.
Let's go get him. How about a Needle Bidder 397 calling CQDX? Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving.
850 Florida. 850 Florida. We got you in there. 378 right back to you. 73.
How about that Needle Bidder 357? We got a copy over Australia, over Tennessee today. 362 waving on back. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that Needle Bidder 397? How about the Needle Bidder 397 Australia? Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back.
You like 15 dBs out here. You sound good out here. Take care. 3787 Cal, we're clear. 21, Southern California. Oh, yeah.
How about that Needle Bidder 397? How about that Needle Bidder 397 Australia? You got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling.
Well, I tell you, you're doing a fine job. I know your boys always get your numbers wrong, but I apologize. They have a wonderful afternoon. Always good to hear from you. Yeah, you got man. Well, I tell you, like being man, you're not hitting it. I'm kind of glad you're not hitting it dead on the nose. It'll be way up there. But he's coming right on the corner there. Doing a fine job. Have a wonderful afternoon. Rock school.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling out. That guy came in.
Hello, buddy. Take care.
It's like-
down that beautiful Florida. Yeah, I'm on northeast end of Cali up there. It's been just a little light rain this weekend. Dropped the weather up down to about high of 50, 50.
Let's see if we can hear Florida right now.
All right, old buddy. Put it on your way.
See if we can hear him. I'm singing to Florida right now. I'm playing with the beam right now.
All right, then, old buddy. You bet. Yeah, that's 80. That ain't bad right there. All right, then. Better let her roll because she's getting nervous. I'll do that.
Man, I talked to New Zealand today, but today was a different station I couldn't get. But I got Victor Mike 00 today. It's like it's playing, we're riding the waves tonight. I'm trying to listen for the stations.
Like, like always, we're going through
He came in very quick and he was gone.
Okay. Man, it was real loud now and he's went down anyway up in Texas. Hey, thanks a million shouting at old man Roscoe. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful afternoon.
It's in California.
Roscoe, Northern California.
It's a rockin' DX tonight, guys. We gotta get lucky.
You got everybody up around there, Austin, Texas. Always good to hear from you. All right, then.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about these stations in Australia and New Zealand tonight? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling for the stations in Australia tonight and New Zealand toward the South Pacific.
Hey, that sounds pretty clear, man. Yeah, this is the snowman in Illinois.
Boy, Wayne, Indiana, man, sounding good over here. What's going on over there?
How about that Alabama station out there calling CQ? Needle Bender 1732 San Diego, waving.
Yeah, well, the conditions are good enough back in here. You're sounding good over here. I feel like you're right across the street from me, aren't you?
How about that San Diego station calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling for the station for that San Diego, California. You got a copy out here from Knoxville, Tennessee from 362. How about San Diego, California, calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling back. Yeah, man.
Jack, you're hitting us with about 8 pounds out here.
8 pounds? Man.
Audio fantastic, thank you.
We're on 250 degrees right now, guys. Guys out there?
Yeah, it comes in.
Southern Cal, standing by.
We'll get some California.
Hello.
How about a Southern California station? I got a copy. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling back. How about any stations out there tonight calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. Go ahead, who's that out there calling back from Tennessee? You're sounding good at 9 to 20 out there today. What's your location out there, QTH?
Yeah, bring it back there to Tennessee station. I think you got covered up.
Yeah, who's calling the Tennessee station? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Sounding good almost 9 to 20 out there today. What's your QTH out there? Who was that? Go ahead, 333 Southern California. We got you at 20 to 30 pounds out here on my 4-element beam on the flat side. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. We got you on the old President Grant 1 today on a 4-element serial beam and running a turn to +2 with a 2-pill at 22 feet. Sounding good out there, Southern California.
In Knoxville, Tennessee, there's a lot of stations out there. It's like a beehive, man. I do appreciate the contact. Sounding good over here in Southern Cal. God bless.
You too. God bless to you in Southern California. We don't have anybody on top of you right now. You're the only clear station out here on my President Grant this evening. Sounding good out there, Southern California. You're making a trip at 20 pounds between 9 tonight. Thanks for the contact, Southern California. They call me 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Operating name is Richie. Have a good day. 73.
Mr. 123 Alabama. Did you see your phone numbers at 383 over there in Knoxville, Tennessee?
It's 362. The Knoxville, Tennessee station is 362. Did you got that that station in California, Southern California? Did you got the Knoxville, Tennessee numbers? 362. Operator name is Richie. Roger that, Southern California. You're blowing smoke at 30 pounds all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee. 362.
Hey, have a great rest of the day. What's left of it? 333 Southern Cal.
Have a good one, 333 Southern California. Thanks for the contact. 362 from Richie, Knoxville, Tennessee. 73. Have a great night. I love that movie. Let's go get the 00. Why still being that? We're grabbing with the beam. It's still doing okay, guys. We're making it. Let's check our audio. Audio. I'm grabbing that station in New Zealand and Australia. We're going to lose you guys in about 20 minutes. We got to get them. Go ahead, who's calling State YC USA? How about the station in Australia calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We got you out there.
Listen to all those big radios out there.
Yep.
Well, you can't see them, but you can hear them.
That is true. We can't see them, but we hear them all over the world.
Yeah, you got 378 out here in Southern Cal. Okay, they're 206 in Indiana. Yeah, you're giving me 10 dBs on my scale out here. You sound like a local. 378 right back to you.
Wow. How about that 378 Southern California calling CQDX? You got a copy. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee.
Good night, 73 Steer, 378 Southern Cal, we're clear.
Hey, how about 378 Southern California calling CQDX? You got a copy. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. You're making about 30 pounds out there tonight, all the way to Tennessee tonight on my 4-element beam on the serial. President Grant radio from the 70s with a 2-pill with a turn +2.
Okay, my friend. Good evening, sir. How are you? Thank you.
How about that 378 Southern California? Do you got a copy? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. Okay, let me go get him. 009 California. Go ahead, 00 Northern California. We got you. We got your beam pointing to you right now. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We got you out there. I hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, who's calling from Northern California to Knoxville, Tennessee? You got me. 362.
I did that this American side. No doubt. Check. Pretty good. 1060 to 1060 Southern Cal.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling stations tonight.
1060 Southern California.
Is this radio working out here in Knoxville, Tennessee? 362.
Roger, how you sound good? So boy, a lot of traffic out there this evening. Anyway, anyhow, 73.
I'll be right back, guys.
To 1060, 30 miles west of Palm Springs, California.
That's where Eric D's at.
Okay.
I'll be back in about 20 minutes. I gotta do some things, killing them down. You guys go after mine. Be right back.
CQDX 520 Southern Cal, standing by.
This way.
Hey, Milwaukee Station House, yeah, you have a copy from me, my friend, but I didn't quite get your number. Come on back one more time. Copy that, my friend. Sounding good in Southern California.
CU 1060 to 1060 Southern Cal.
Right back.
217, we have you there. 1060 Southern Cal. Hey, Roger. Well, they're piling up down on this end. We do get about 90% of that. We'll say 73s for now. The 1060 Southern California. Here's what happened. We heard you there, Fort Wayne, Indiana. The 1060 waving again.
Mr. 211 Sacramento Cal. Things are rolling well around your neighborhood.
All right, 010, good to
Yeah.
finally got a hold of you. The propagation's been roughing tough lately. Good to hear you. 73.
Hey, 520 down in Southern Cal. Saying hello to you guys.
I appreciate your shout there, sir. I know QRM keeps stirring it up. You have yourself a good rest of the evening over there.
75 Great Lakes, 520 down in Southern Cal. He's sounding good, my friend.
Anyway, you take care and have yourself a fine rest of it. Jack in the shack, take you back.
Roger on that, Jack. Roger on that. 010. I'll be here 73, sir. Good talking to you. 211 Sacramento Cal.
Your deal, sir. We'll sure enough catch you later. Have a good week as well.
Okay, you too. Good. Okay, aloha 73, brother.
73, sir.
73, and thanks for the contact. 520 on the side.
559 Texas. Sounding good here in Sacramento Valley. 211 waving. 5559. Have a good one. 73. 559 157 in the diesel wagon. Central Coast in California.
Zero 1 0 East Side, Big Island, World Radio 07 Ventura. We're waving.
Good evening, Tom. This was 07. That World Radio Station is sounding like it's probably going a lot further than this island. Anyway, top of the day to you.
Roger, Jack. Have a good one, buddy. Sounding good as always. 010 East Side, World Radio 07 Ventura. Aloha.
Sure enough, appreciate you shouting this way, sir. I'll be listening to that all that DX you're about to stir up. Aloha from the Big Island, 73, and have a great week.
Milwaukee, sounding good in Southern California. 520. We'll be back again. thanks for contacting me.
Northern California, jumping up and down. Anybody copy? Over.
Jack in the sack, Jack in the shack, 5 to the 0, Southern Cal, baby.
Hey, that's right. Jack in the shack, come back.
I heard you mixed into that QRM there, sir.
Oh, no, 660
to 1060, Southern California.
That's too many Jacks in the Jack. I wish I could answer all of them. I hope each and every one of you gentlemen out there shouting this way are having a fantastic evening. Aloha! Sure enough, we listen to the strongest one.
Jack in the shack, come back. Oh, Jack in the shack, come back.
Thank you. Thank you. TQ, yeah. Washington State, correct?
Yeah, that'll see our 714. Tribute.
Yo, go ahead.
528, 719.
799, shut the way, go.
Hello, Mr. 559, Texas Mobile. You are absolutely the loudest station with the strongest signal. So fantastic that that's a mobile doing that.
714, Subic Bay.
Cruising that mobile in Texas. Have yourself a great rest of your week, and I will try to catch you in there again, Jack in the Shack. Just kicking back. Yeah, but it's definitely nature. I saw the sun drop on my meter. I went from 9 instruments to 5, and it'll be back up there in just a second.
Oh boy, it sure gets dusty down here. I can feel take a big break here, looking down the canyon.
CQ1060, Southern California.
Southern Cal.
Hey, there, Mr. 350, Romeo Golf 010.
Now we heard North Alabama, the 1060, Southern California.
Hey, John, evening out there, brother Jack. Western Outlaw 642 Allen.
1060, Southern California.
When you do that, Mr. Western Outlaw,
I'm glad I could oblige you.
yeah, I'll tell you what, every day I do it. So anyhow, I hope you're having a fantastic day there. We'll catch you out next week, Jack in the Shack.
Hey, Jack. Well, I'll tell you what, brother. Tell me the difference between what's going on right now and does that make much difference?
Actually, I didn't look in there. I don't do a whole lot of looking at the radio, so I didn't look at time and time. Anyway, we'll try it next time. Have a good one, Mr. Western Outlaw 642.
I just shut my modulator off and ran straight into the box, just wondering what the difference was.
Oh, we've done this before. Yeah, it just drops your audio a little bit. I can't tell a whole lot of difference, but I get you so strong, and I don't know if I'm a good test station.
everybody else is cruising around 5-6 now. I guess maybe it might roll out early this evening. Well, sir, I'll catch you later. Sunday evening, Western Outlaw 642 Allen waving ahead. Southern California. I appreciate that, Rick. Operator Rick, my brother, Mr. 266 down around Biloxi, Mississippi. Hop up, wonderful week ahead, Western Outlaw 642. I'm sitting back. California, 3507. Hello, Alpine 194. I was kind of kicking back listening to a few of there, sir. I just wanted you to know I didn't hear you in there, Mr. 194. California, Romeo Golf 010, later.
This is 749. Does anybody copy? 749, over.
Yeah, it's your echo, Mr. 194. Well, I don't know.
1060 to 1060, Southern California.
Anyway, have yourself a great evening, sir. Appreciate the contact, and we'll catch you later.
266, we do hear you, my friend. 73's your way. Hope you're having a good evening. The 1060, Southern Cal.
Southern Cal?
Yeah, 749. Okay, 749 in California. Any copy? 749, over. Okay there, Rick. You take care of 73. Sounding good this way. The 1060, Southern California. 49. I just adjusted my audio again. So I gotta dominate the channel again. Is that bad? 749 said that. I'm not supposed to say my calls from that 749. Look, there you go again.
36 Central Cal, Bobby.
Northern California, 0049, to anybody. What? We got some traffic here on, you mean to tell me that I'm really messing my head?
5-0, Southern Cal, standing by.
Wait a minute, then, Maui. Listen, I can't help it if I'm beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
There you go again. I just set up my audio. Now you're saying it sounds like hell. What is it?
CDX 5-0, Southern Cal, calling over CQEX.
Are you saying that you can sound better on my radio than me?
Contact, Jack in the shack with the wave.
I can't read you. Yeah, this is you know who, and you know where. Yeah, I copy you. Bring it back, oh. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I think I'm hearing some RF getting into your audio. Go ahead. There's a few out there. But I'll tell you what, the channel's not entirely clear, so I can't tell. You're gonna tell me what am I supposed to say?
Flint, Michigan, 5-0, Southern Cal, waving.
Northern Cal, Albert King, trouble 1. 24 levels. California, there's our guy in the channel that come back. Come back yet.
73 cent, thanks for the contact. 5-0, Southern Cal, check.
forgive my call sign so much because I do it too much. And I'm not supposed to tell you where I am. I don't know why. Triple nickel, this is, never mind, it's me. Over. Southern California. Okay, triple nickel, fine business. Have a good evening. I'm still supposed to tell you who I am. Because, well, I call it if I'm not supposed to use that. I'm not supposed to use my location. They say I do it too much. So, goodbye. Okay, 555, you take care. It was nice talking. You have a good evening. I'm still out here. That's me. I'm not supposed to come back with my numbers. Go ahead. Playing in tonight, that's for sure. And yeah, I just thought I'd try to read. Yeah, let's do that. You're putting 10 cans on me, brother. Straight into the blueberry patch, Ken. 397. It has been a while, Ken. Yeah, been pretty busy with work and family and the Easter break. But we're all good this way, mate. I hope you're all good over that way there, Roger.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good. I'm semi-retired, but I did some work this week, made a few shillings, and yeah, went out and did some shopping today. I heard 416 Jeff on in
Yeah, Roger, Jeff's going alright. He's just having a bit of a break from the radio there, and he's doing the family thing and sorting out a few things at home. But he's A1, mate. He's 100%. He's all good. He's just got a little preoccupied with a little bit of life there, Roger.
You tell him not, don't let that wife threaten his life on the radio. No, I know that's the dog. This is the tail. Don't let the tail wag the dog. I get it, yeah. It's a great hobby, but, wife should always come first, family first especially. So, yeah, I get that. I get it. Well, tell him I said hello. You talk to him, Adam, and I did my best, and I miss him all over you, but they're doing the shop. Going down to just figures now. They're at a motor.
Yeah, Roger. He's got the shots, mate, and still is. So I caught up with him about a week or two ago, Ken, and it's all good, mate. We had a couple of beers and a couple of shots, and your name always gets brought up, mate, so there's no problem there, Ken. But, hey, real good to catch up with you, mate. You out there, Roger.
You as well, Adam. Yeah, you got a roll coming in back out of my beam here, the natives in the States here. You're coming over, I'll get the beam thing with you, but anyway, I'm just getting busy. I don't want to guide up. All right, 397. Hey, thanks for coming in there and giving me a shout. That's good to hear you, Adam. Now we did. It's 5:15 my time, so that's legal now. All right, Adam, take care. 73-4 back in the guys.
Hey, good on you, Ken. 73's back at you, mate. Hey, triple. Hey, my team, that's the 50. That's 147. Right in the head. Please, Kenny, 73.
Santa Cruz, California. Leave you leaving. Aloha, Richard. All the best. I tried to hear you, am I right? I hear you. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but anyway, I hear you now down 505 KK. Standing by.
Hey, kind of see, got a little
347, wow, off the backside of the beam, you're booming.
I appreciate it. You're up in the race too, man. You're going close. Will you
Which way you going? You going out towards Australia?
I was, yeah. I booked into the Omni, but I didn't make a fly here. You're sneaking in the back door on this beam at Mako Shooting Star. Got pretty good rejection, so yeah, you'd be kind of off the back, south side of it. But yeah, it was literally damn near as far off the back side as you could be, a little bit more. But now I'm on my IMAX 2000. Picked up a couple less units on you there.
Australia, I hear you. Got another station in the background calling. I ain't got this one second. We'll try to figure out who you are. But anyway, yeah, I appreciate the shout back, man. Sounded good here in Manchester, Tennessee. Little Bender 347, top of the evening to you.
You too, Tennessee, man. Loud and proud. Great audio. A little echo in there. I catch it. And 20 over. On the Omni, I don't need to see now for this one. I don't think we got a direct connection. All right, man. Enjoy the skip. Yeah, I think it's going to roll for a while. Rolled quite late last night, and we'll see what happens. Needle Bender 347. You got 2 Echo Kilo 444. Echo Kilo 444. Or as I call myself, 444 Northern Cal. Thanks. All the best to you there. 347 73. Check, check.
Roll out the venture. The Royal.
I heard the numbers out there. I'm sorry. A little busy on this end. Try one more time. 444 NorCal.
266, California, got a copy on you. This is 24 Bravo 6.
Oh, there we go. 502. I catch you that time, buddy. You got stepped on a little bit before. All right, 502. Hey, thanks for the shout. 73 from 444 Northern Cal.
The one, the only Needle Bender UDX 347 in the house.
Hey, there we go. Worldwide, what's that last house feature? I sent you a text message when I wore the 45 and the QSY. And on the 375 roll.
About in Ontario, Canada.
Hello, 520. 520. That's a good baby. Hello. Everyone forward. California, sign. Central California, 24 Bravo 6, sign. 44 Aloha. I got a copy on you, Mississippi. Hope you had a good weekend. Hey, good evening there, 418 Washington. Romeo Golf 010, Big Island of the Wave.
How about that Needle Bender 347? Needle Bender 1732.
Well, I'm glad you're having a good evening. Same here in Central California. It's a little breezy but it's nice and cool.
All right, no contact with that Needle Bender 347 out there. Needle Bender 1732 San Diego. We're clear.
Sure, hope my radio is now okay. They had a little problem with it lately, but hope it's
I heard that operator out there. I think it was one week going up to 1732. Yeah, I apologize there, operator. You got somebody walking the dog over the top of you, but I did hear you out there, and I appreciate you reaching out to me, and we're going to wish you all the best.
Needle Bender 347, EQSY to another frequency, talking to somebody. Anyway, have yourself a good evening, Mr. 502. Go ahead and talk to me and get back in the rocket chair, get a cup of coffee, and catch the late news. And we sure hope all my radio operator friends out there had a good weekend, and
502, how about ya? That 502 Kyle, that'll been the 397 down under, waving the hand. Yeah, good on you, Kyle. You got the operator of Adam here, Alpha, Delta, Alpha, Mike. Real good to hear you there, Kyle, and man, you're right up into the blueberry patch. Mother Nature's looking after us today there, brother. Yeah, good on you, Cole. Roger. Yeah, I've got a 4-element box quad pointing your way, mate. About 12 metres, 11 and a half, 12 metres off the ground. Pointing your way, Cole. So it's working well today, as you are, mate. A fantastic signal back to Melbourne, Australia there, Roger.
It's going pretty good over here, sir. I hope it's going well up there. It's great to make contact with you out there. Seems like we hadn't had conditions in a bit.
Good on you, 502, Cole. Appreciate the recording, mate, and it come through 100%. A1 recording there, Cole. Mate, you're rough and tough. Good to make your acquaintance, mate. I'll say 73s, and I'm sure we'll do it again, Cole. With signal and audio like that, mate, it's a crediting station. A502.
QSL radio. I do have a lot of my I'll back out before I drift out, but I imagine you're going to make a lot of contacts. Mr. 9 Alpha Tango 791, have yourself a great evening, sir. Pleasure's on this end. Jack in the shack, just kicking back.
Hello, guys. Can you copy me?
QSL, Roger.
Good on you, Cole. I really appreciate the call, mate. And well, as far as the needle bender thing goes, mate, it is what it is. You've got to do what's right for you and the club. But appreciate the contact anyway, Cole. Absolute pleasure, mate. Good on you, brother. 502, Cole. 397 Adam, down under. 73s, my friend.
Yeah, about you there, Cole. World Radio 502. World Radio 502, Needle Bender, World Radio 111, Australia, calling you, Cole.
Islands is shouting at you, Mr. Gulf Islands up there.
392 down under. Hold on. Let me go. I gotta go get this guy. Hold on a second. 392 down under before we lose him. Back up. Let's go get the down under station. 392 down under. I hear someone out there.
Michigan 712, Southern Cal. Jesus, sure is noisy out there.
Still have to help my dad.
Out there in Australia when them big ones are talking.
Alright there, Michigan 712, waving the hand, and we're back quiet.
Well,
I've been out here since 10 o'clock this morning, off and on.
Roger.
Ain't, I want to hear you every now and then.
Let's go get
I can get that 733.
Let's go on. If anybody wants me, all
Well, you're bringing your class back. Fireball sent that copy of mom down from Boston office Spain to Maine and over to Cuba. Class back can't do shit. Yeah, they knew it. And you just that too slow.
Jamo. Michigan, I will tell him, and you should know how to do it right. 22-9. Hello, 22-9. I heard your mobile, brother 12, right back. Side. How about that, baby? Just overcast a little bit, Norm. Clouds, blasting by. Had some rain a couple days ago, which wasn't much of nothing, but it got a little bit of something, better than nothing, right? But the clouds are going by. I'm sorry to say, but they're all kind of going up. Just like you said it would, sir. 73, 152, 252.
Let's go get him.
We always get California, as that green line moves. Hey, Mr. 211, Sacramento Cal. Good evening time.
Green line's gonna come in soon. I gotta get him.
Right to the line island there. 73, 211 Sacramento.
Green line's coming soon.
In the corner, I got two big old windows on each side of me, so I can see out,
Place hasn't rolled in yet. I get that atmospheric noise when I'm down under you guys in the evening, sometimes about 6:30 my time. And it gets hard to hear you. I don't know where I'm guessing it's coming out of the sky. But anyway, I got a good copy on you today there, Craig.
Thank you, it's LA Ken. What's the modulation like, mate? Is the modulation good? Is it nice and clean?
Cool.
Yeah, it's a little, it sounds, it's higher than usual.
Australia's good conditions. This is what I want.
Speaker, so it sounds better to me, like maybe you amplified it a bit. I like
You
it.
sounding very good.
Very good. Very good, mate. All right, then, Ken, I'll put it down. I'm going to go make a coffee, mate. I've been out busy as a bee this morning. I've mowed lawns, I've vacuumed, I've trimmed hedges, and I've been busy with a cup of coffee,
Roger. And I have you pinned right near the, big old bay with Highway 3 going through it. It looks beautiful. West Berlin.
There we go.
That's the one, mate. 800 metres from the Pacific Blue Ocean there, Ken. You've got me spot on there, buddy. Over.
Well, it looks like you live in a beautiful place, too. I'm coming over, okay? We're making coastal trouble. Just get all my friends, radio pals along the coast. We'll roll in there. We'll have a couple of beers on the beach. And we'll just roll on by the pitch a tent in your front yard. And it looks beautiful where y'all live there.
Thank you, it's all good. I could make my audio deeper, but I like what I aim for. What I aim for is like John, for instance, when you were talking to him. He talks to me on the phone, so I go for what I sound like on the phone, mate. I want my audio to be natural. I don't like bass and too much treble. I want it to be how you're hearing me on the telephone, Ken, and maybe one day we could do that over Skype so you can hear what I sound like, over.
Roger. And you're dropping on the moon at the moment there, Craig. Doggone it. Now you're the tail out there. You're dropping at the moment. So, but I like it. It sounds right in there like I picture your voice is in real life. Although it's better to have somebody that's it's funny you do that, I think. More local, that without the DX between us and thousands of miles across the ocean. But absolutely, if I had a really good connection with you, it's dropping fast now. And Dale's moving in, the lighthouse keeper is moving in. He sounds a little bit louder sounds good on my end, but it's dropping fast, Craig, so I better sign off and say 7-3s, and thanks for jumping in there. I heard you on 38, but then Triple X started playing music again, so I lost the ability to try and get a hold of you there. Thanks for QSYing with us there. 1-6 and a 5, Craig down under, sounding good in Northern Cal, 7-3, my friend.
Good on you there, Ken. I'll pick you up this afternoon, mate. We'll get another contact this afternoon. It'll be better than this one. You wait and see. That 2 o'clock period, mate, will be roaring in. 444-165. Bye.
Roger. Thanks, Craig. 111, you out there?
Yeah, we go to Ken loud and proud over in his beachside video, bro. That's again, I love.
Roger. I'd probably start my tour up there. I was looking at your situation. We just stopped talking, and I was looking where you're at, you know. I'm going to say it on the radio, but I was looking at, it looks like you're less than a mile, from Dale Oaks Beach. And then it looks like a great place to put in your boat. Probably Northern Heads Boat Launch. Is that how you roll there now?
Going about 400 meters from the Oaks Beach. And I don't know how updated your maps are. So I've got the boat in the backyard, the trailer, and just the moment we're getting that shed built, I've heard nothing today, so it could possibly be tomorrow or Wednesday. And I went, well, it's probably about 2 k's away up the river a little bit away from me, so it's pretty good over here, Canada.
Roger. Yeah, just exploring, just rolling down the road on Google Maps. But I was looking, I go, doggone, I know he lives right on the ocean, but I looked at it, looks like very rocky right across from your house, but then it's not far at all down the road there. So I'm guessing you just take a walk and hit the beach whenever you want to, which I love. I love the ocean. I don't like being as far away from it as I am now. I've never lived near it. I've never been able to just walk to the ocean, which I would love. Or the bay or a river, I'd love any of that. So anyway, you gotta enjoy that. I'm sure you do. And it looks pretty breezy there, like right on the ocean. I imagine you get pretty good winds there.
Going on there, Ken. We get pretty good winds down here and gentle sea breezes there. We're not too fast on the cyclones or bloody tornadoes either, for that matter. As it stands for reason. Yeah, it's quite good here. We got the rocky outcrop out the front of my place there. That's caused from the old extinct volcano Barnum, which is in the Quinaba area, you might say. And they spewed out a heap of lava and rock and red soil around the countryside here. That's what formed our place called Bernadette. It actually changed the direction of the river when it bursted. People who very, very interesting. We're right on the southern end of the location of the Great Barrier Reef, Canada.
Oh, Roger. Okay, so I'm just curious. So, is better fishing for you on Bernadette River or off the coast there, ocean fishing?
Yeah, no worries, Ken. It would depend on what you're chasing there. Mud crabs and prawns are up the river, no doubt. And the crossover at Triangle. That's on the other side of the north. Heading north up the coast of the river. That's a configuration of rivers and estuaries and creeks and bloody mud islands and mud flats and sand islands and the sand flats. It's a mixture there. It's quite good fishing out the front. Get mackerel and reef fish and so on and so forth, and you don't have to go too far either there, Ken, so it's quite good. Like on a day like today, you have to be putting the boat in and going out in the ocean and chasing a few mackerel there, Canada.
Roger, and that big peninsula coming up out of right across from your place. Not really seeing the name of it. I got
good, it sounded a lot of the waves coming into the front door here last night there at late tide, which isn't too bad. It's quite calm here, I think you might say there, Ken. But, yeah, it's not too bad down here, mate. I can see what's going on out in the ocean from the front door, the back door, the kitchen window, the letterbox, and even the shed. So, we've got all bases covered this way there, mate, are they?
Yeah, the Great Sunday Strait. So, I'm trying to see if there's a river flows into that. It looks like just an inlet where the ocean runs on through there. The Great Sunday Strait is a river feed that thing. Look up between that peninsula there.
That's the Great Sandy Straits. I think it's the right place that you're talking about. It's in between the mainland and Fraser Island. Fraser Island is the largest sand island in the world, apparently. Not man-made, of course. It's not really connected to the mainland. You can get a barge or a ferry across there and explore the place. I've been there a couple of times now. It's not too bad. Very, very nice, that's for sure, but the price for the ferry these days is getting a bit ridiculous. The price of it is ridiculous, and then you've got to watch out for the bloody dingoes, not that they worry me too much. But, yeah, it's a nice area over there, Fraser Island. There is river systems going into the whole Great Sandy Strait. We've got the Elliott with the Otterlake Cooner and, of course, Durham. And, yeah, there's quite a few of them as you go down. Tugum and things like that, you know. There'll be creeks and rivers down Harvey Bay. Yeah. So you'd also get runoff from Fraser Island as well. But it's definitely between the mainland and Fraser Island, Canada.
Right. Yeah, my maps and have it like identified as Stardust and so small. But then, the government does this or gets behind it because some radical I don't know, just silly sometimes. It really is. Trying not to offend anybody. I think people...
Well, every now and then, Russ got to get out here and work some of that Bullet Bob. That's my technician. Bullet Bob technology.
He's 44.
I mean, you'd be sweating you know what? Here's boy, no doubt about it. You can tell a big hammer from a little hammer. Big country, 05, we're back out.
You wouldn't believe it, the bloody Kiwis either. But they're alright, they're part of Australia. The other lot there, well, yeah, probably try and take over, but no, well, I probably won't see it in my lifetime. Anyway, Ken, I thought I'd pop in and say a big good day to you, man. I heard you out there yesterday as well. I didn't worry about queuing up. I thought I'd let you go. And, yeah, settle into your weekend finalisation there Sunday evening over your way. About Monday morning over here, almost lunchtime actually. About an hour and 15 minutes away from lunch. But I'll be going out there to have an early lunch shortly. So on that note, Ken, you keep up the good work, mate, and we'll talk to you soon, over.
Roger, Dale, always good to hear you. Yeah, my fuel, I think I might have mentioned to you, I replaced the fuel filter on my diesel truck, and boy, I put nitrile gloves on, you know. I have good gloves
Guys,
in my
still
truck,
here?
and immediately ripped out the one on the left hand and popped the fuel filter off underneath the frame of my truck. Chevy Silverado 2500 HD Duramax. And got diesel on. I watched anything, the dang thing still smelled like diesel. Not that I don't like diesel, it's just I washed it in dish soap and warm water. My buddy said he's been pure technical base. It smelled like a daggone diesel mechanic, which, you know, my dad was a diesel mechanic among, you know, other than truck driver, and his whole life he's been truck driver. And I was his group.
Everybody's renamed him. One quick way.
But anyway, yesterday was a relaxing day, and my wife made a huge lasagna. We went with mozzarella and ricotta cheese. Oh man, so anyway, that's in the oven. So I got that to look forward to. But yeah, have a good rest of your afternoon. Enjoy your lunch, and I'm sure we'll talk again. 111, thanks for jumping in there and saying good day. 73 444 Northern Cal.
Yeah, good on you, Ken. No, mate, and like you said earlier on, it's pretty cool,
111.
which is amazing. You know, I thought there'd be breakers in here left, right and centre, but apparently not, so that's good. So on that note, I'll get out of here and get these chores done. So I don't know what you do with that diesel watch there, mate. It might go for another 50 years, Ken, over.
I know. I was thinking, well, maybe I'll shower with it. I don't know, shower with it every day.